buildings in Pretoria where the Khoisan group has been camping. Joining me now is Chief Khoisan SA. Chief, what has been your reaction to the newly passed Khoisan and Traditional Leadership Bill?
First and foremost, we, the group that is at the Union Building, we first and foremost reject the bill. A reason for rejecting the bill is that throughout the years when they introduced the bill to us, there was a lot of submission that was done on the bill. And up until now, the submissions that was done is not on the bill that is passed at the Parliament. Now, what we are saying is that firstly, we are standing here for 4 demands. Now, the bill does not, and I repeat, it does not reflect the demands that we've put forward in 2017 to the then Deputy President.
What were your demands?
We had 4 demands. The first demand was that the government should recognize us as the First Nation of South Africa. As First Nation, we can be self-governing ourselves. We've also got rights as First Nations, rights to minerals, rights to the land. Then that has not been given to us by the South African government. The second issue is the issue of the language. On the coat of arms, we all see the language is the language of the Kam people. That is the language of the Kam. But the language, which is the first language in Africa, in the southern part of Africa, is not official language. And we are saying to government, we've given you a lot of years to do your research, to do everything that make the language official. It's now 25 years into democracy. Still, we are sitting with the same thing that we had long before the democracy started. The third demand is the scrapping of the 1913 land claims. Now, 1913 is a land claims date where we as the First Nation have already been deprived of our land. So we are saying to government, first, when you talk about land, when you expropriate land, first talk to the First Nation. It's not your land to give away. It's not your land to expropriate. And the other one, the fourth one, is the scrapping of the colored identity. Now, we have made it clear to the government. We have said when the negotiations start before the democracy, we've made it clear to the government when they send State SA to the Northern Cape, asking the people of the Northern Cape, what do you want to be called? We said we want to be called Khoi, we want to be called Nama, Korana, but do not call us coloureds. Now, they did not hear to the voice of our people. That's why we are back, roasting back, as they say, the chickens came back to roast.
Just to understand, so how long have you been here, Chief?
We have been here from the 30th of November. We took a journey from Port Elizabeth, a journey that took us 2 weeks to come to the Union Building. When we arrive at the Union Building, we do what we normally do, go to the officers and tell them that we are here. Now, a week after we've been here, when a report was given from the spokesperson of the president, she said, and let me quote, she said she's not aware of the Khoisan people that is camping out at the Union Building. Now, that can be seen as utterly not adhering to people that are at the Union Building. Because you can't have a person at your backyard and you are saying that you did not see them there.
Will you be staying here?
What we made clear to the DG, the House of Traditional Leaders, when they came and approached us on 19 December last year, we made clear to them that the 4 demands that were given to the presidency, to government, we will stay here as long as they did not implement it. We will stay here, even if it takes 100 years.
Thank you very much for your time. That is the leader of the Khoisans, Chief Khoisan SA, telling us about, of course, the problem that they are faced with. But they're saying that they will stay here until their demands have been met. Ambile Madlala, Pretoria.